What is up, Zero Gang? My name is Casco Zero Vlogs, and today we're going to be talking about Travis Scott and the Astro Festival. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about the whole crazy thing that happened there. People were being stomped on and trampled over, and people even died there. A 10-year-old kid, I think he died, he was in the hospital. There's a bunch of crazy stuff that's been going on with that. Everyone's covering this, but mine's gonna be unique. As you guys know, my stuff is always a little bit different. That's the whole point of this channel. We're gonna be talking about so much what happened at the festival, or whether he's, you know, it was a sacrifice there. I've been seeing that too. People say he's like into like pain and watching humans suffer and all this other stuff. We're not gonna be doing that on this video or on this channel, but what we're gonna talk about is the facts, and it's a fact that he's now being sued for over $1 million due to his insane concert that happened. So we're going to be talking about that type of concert. It's interesting to you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Without further ado, we're going to be getting into this and find out exactly the details on what he's being sued for, why he's being sued. Well, we know why he's being sued, but why he's being sued, and just the nitty-gritty on you know, what happened with Travis Scott, and hopefully get some more context on exactly what happened. So it goes on to say Travis Scott, Drake, and Live Nation sued for $1 million over deadly concert. Travis Scott, Drake, and Live Nation has been sued for following 8 deaths during crowd surge at the Astroworld Festival last week. A civil suit has been filed by plaintiff Christian Paredes, hopefully I'm saying the name right, Paredes, something like that, against Scott and Drake, accusing them both of allegedly inciting a riot and violence. The $1 million lawsuit also claims Live Nation failed to provide adequate security and medical services. It goes on to say Scott had incited mayhem and chaos at prior events, and that Drake helped incite the crowd even though he knew of Scott's prior conduct and continued to perform on stage while the crowd mayhem continued. A person on Twitter posted, "This is full evidence. Travis knows," supposed to be with an S, "knows what was happening and didn't stop the concert." So let's watch the little short video of how he knew exactly. I don't know what he's saying. Okay, so I don't know what he was saying, but I think I did do some research prior to this. I believe that guy is the person that was trying to tell a cameraman that someone was unconscious, you know, in the crowd somewhere, and they just tell him pretty much to F off and, you know, stop trying to get clout, etc. Last bit of it says a lawsuit has been filed on behalf of the concert goer who was trampled at the festival. Now I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on this entire thing with this lawsuit, and a little bit about my whole idea was going on with Travis Scott. I'm all about policies and laws and stuff like that. Now, I've never been to a concert myself, so I can't speak from experience as some of these other people have when it comes to their videos, but I'm a very logical man. All right, now if you're going to a concert where people are jumping and raving and stuff like that, that's kind of the environment. Now, I'm not saying people should die, obviously, but I am saying that you have to really understand the environment. Now, you're supposed to stop the concert. I know you can talk about, you know, humanity and caring about human life and stuff like that, and I get that. I really do, and I think that that's right. You know, the right thing to do would be to stop the concert. I think that, to make sure that's clear. But what matters most is what's legal, right? Is he supposed to stop the concert if something crazy is happening? That's what I personally want to know. And if he's not supposed to, or, you know, it's in the concert contract, so to speak, that he's not responsible for anything that happens, he's not responsible. Now, if he's responsible, or, you know, there's like some type of liability thing going on, then absolutely he should be held accountable. When you go to a concert, you know, if someone gets hurt, the person who's, you know, performing is responsible, or the event is responsible, then yeah, absolutely sue him. He should be held accountable. You know, I saw his apology, and honestly, it seemed like he was about to laugh, stuff like that. So it was a very terrible apology, to be honest. But if, you know, if this dude is responsible, I think that he should be held responsible, sued, even some jail time, because that's crazy. You know, if he is supposed to be, you know, handling the event, so to speak. But at the same time, if he's not, then there's another side to it. They're all adults, right? I mean, I know there was a 10-year-olds who snuck in. I'm not gonna talk about them because they shouldn't be there anyway. But I'm talking about the actual adults, like the 18-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. And I can't imagine anyone being there over 30. I don't know why anyone would go to a concert when you're over 30. I don't see the purpose in it, but I'm just gonna say that age range, right? Now, the part that why he shouldn't be responsible, they're all adults. They know what to expect. A place is called the Astro Festival. That sounds like raving, drugs, and everything else under the sun that all the worst type of people will go to. Not saying if you went there, you're a bad person. I'm just saying it attracts a certain crowd. You know, there's the decent people and then there's that certain crowd that always comes with these type of events. So you can't be too surprised that all this crazy stuff is happening at a crazy event, especially with the name like Astro Festival. That sounds like a drug that you would take, like an astro drug or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like a place you would go with a bunch of people to do some crazy off the wall drugs. So you can't really be too surprised when this happens when at the place you're at. I mean, it's a festival for God's sakes. Have you guys seen some videos of the Burning Man? That's some crazy stuff going on there, man. Google some stuff on the Burning Man. Some crazy stuff has happened there. You get what I'm saying? I don't think they were really held responsible. So the point I'm trying to get to is that if he is not supposed to be responsible for anything that happens there, then he should be held accountable. And you guys shouldn't be angry. Be angry at the heathens who are jumping on, you know, the police cars. I think somebody was jumping on a police car or just stopping paramedics from helping people. Be angry at them. They're the problem. Travis Scott is actually not the problem. You know, that is if he's not responsible legally. If he's responsible legally, like I said, hold him accountable. But if there is no legal things to bind this man to this concert, leave him alone. He didn't do anything wrong. The problem is with the people that were there. They're all adults. You shouldn't have to be held responsible for adults. They're adults. They should have, you know, repercussions for their own actions. Don't give repercussions to a person who potentially isn't responsible. Now, on an ethical note, obviously, I agree that he's responsible. But on a logical note, a legal note, this man isn't responsible, you know, if he's not responsible legally. Like I said, I never gone to a concert, and this is a kind of a gray area on the stuff that I looked up when it came to that. So I know things are different for each state. So maybe if you guys can tell me that, if you've been to this concert or if you had to sign something, and I don't think he's responsible because I couldn't find at least a person is held responsible if some crazy stuff happens at the event. I think it's a more ethical thing. Like I said, I think it's a more ethical thing, and ethically he's wrong. But like I said, logically, he's in the right. So if you guys know some other stuff that I don't know when it comes to this whole thing, please let me know. It goes out to the family members and all the people that, you know, died, actually, all the stuff that's going on. It's a shame that you can't go to a concert like you used to and just enjoy your time. You don't have to worry about being trampled over and all this crazy stuff. And I'm gonna end this video so you guys can see all the heathen people running through like it's the border. All right, I'm gonna end the video with that. But if you guys are, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Enjoy these adults literally acting like animals. And remember, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident. And don't be the people that were at the concert stumping on other people for no apparent reason.